Hello everyone, Sean here once again. It is September 5th and it is Labor Day, so we're going to do a special video today. We're actually going to go through Wordle, Dordle, Quordle, and Wordle Peaks, and for all of them we're going to spin the wheel to see what our guess is going to be. So let's start off here with our daily Wordle. What will our opening gambit be for this? Hulas. Alright. Hulas. Certainly not the worst guess. We got an H out of it. That's great. It doesn't go first. I think something like the word which might be really good here. It is. Okay. Figured it would either go second with a consonant or last with another consonant, and we could check out if it goes with a W or C. Of course, it goes with a W. So we have an O and an E left. Luckily, it's not an L, because then we don't have to worry about the double E. Let's see. What do we want to look for? So W-H-E words. It could be where. It actually could be a double E, couldn't it? Let's try the double E. Okay, it's not an E at all. That's great. W-H-O is the only one left. That has to be the consonant. And we don't have a double. I don't think so. We could have whoop, I believe. But let's start here, and let's go with... what could this be still? You know what? Let's try that. Let's try the double O. Oh, it is a double O. It's the word whoop. All right. That was fun. Hula's certainly helped me out. Let's check out WordleBot before we move on to Dordle. A decent amount of luck today. Let's check that out. Hula's brought it down to 112. That's about where Aegis normally brings the normal guesses down. Which brought it down to just 3 left. Where was one of them, and whoop was another one. So let's go back here and check out. We've got whoop, womp, and where. Womp I actually use quite often when we're past Aegis and Yorn. Womp can really get a lot of those consonants that combine for other sounds out of the way. So, down to those 3. Got the wrong one on where, but of course got the right one on the 50-50 for whoop. The only reason our luck was low because where was one of the 3 that got wrong. And WordleBot getting it in 4 as well today. Having trouble placing that H, but definitely checking early for that double O. As stated many times, checking for those doubles always helps. Alright, so there's our Wordle for today. Moving on to the Dordle. And going back, let's pass on Hula's and find out what the next one will be. I think I don't mind if there's going to be a repeat here. That's fine. So crone for our Dordle. That's cool. We learned about the O here. This is interesting because we have an O. If there is a double, it's going to be separated. We haven't guessed A, U, and I. So let's go with the word audit. Okay. So we could have something like... let's see, something like the word porch. Porch itself is out because of the C. We could have... let's go with the word morph. Let's flip those O and R around. Alright, and we found an M in this puzzle too, so that's great. Now, we have our structure. We might have a Y at the end. Let's go with the word works. Okay, it's a W. W-O-R. I think we have to have a Y at the end. Let's go with the word worry. There we are. Okay. Looking at this, I'm going to immediately try and look for the double again, and it is a double, a miss. So a double R and a double S today in the Dordle. All right. Let's close that. Let's move on to our Quordle. Get rid of crone. No more crone, no more hulas. Let's find out what our guess for Quordle is going to be. Quiet. All right. There's a, you know, it's not, using a Q here is not the worst. We still have 3 vowels we're getting out. T is very common. And, oh, we do have a Q. Wow, that is great. So, before we move on to anything else, I just want to figure this one out. This Q, it probably goes in the 3rd position here. So let's go with the word query and get the Y on the board. It does go in the 3rd position. It's not a double, or it could be a double if it goes to the end. Are there any Q-U-E blank E words? Not really, no. So we're looking for a combination of consonants, most likely. So what could this be? Aha, probably the word quell. There we are. All right. 3 towards that one, but it was a QU, so definitely worth spending the time there. We have not gone for an A or an O yet, so one of those is going to have to show up here. Puzzle number 1. Let's go with the word labor to get both of those on the board. They are both in this puzzle. So what does this mean? I don't believe we can flip those around and go something like this. Let's go with the word solar. Get the S on the board for the first time. It is solar. That's great. Coming down here, we have S. I think it has to be S blank A-R-E. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. I think it has to be that. Unless it's the word Sears. So we have share, scare, and spare. And snare. So what were those? Share, spare, scare, snare. Let's go with the word chump. That'll also help us out with the U in puzzle number 3 here. Very helpful. The word is share. And then we have SHU. You might have another S at the end here, because I don't see anything. This could be with a combination of these. Something like shunk, shung. So we might have something like shuns. Nope. S-H-U-S. Oh, what about a double? Double. Shush. That is a tricky one. Start with quiet, end with shush. That's great. 3, 5, 7, and 9. All odds. Once we got our first one, took 2 for every guess after that. 3, 5, 7, 9. Fantastic. All right, we are going to move on to Wordle Peaks here. And we're going to go back and see what our first guess for Wordle Peaks. Now, this could definitely help us or hurt us. A lot of the more Wordle style, it's difficult to really throw us completely off track without something like the word fuffy. There it goes. Yorn. That Y is not going to help a whole lot. Unless, of course, it starts with a Y or Z. It doesn't. But the other ones are going to be helpful here. Let's see. So from here, I want to go somewhere in the middle between like J and M. Maybe LMN, so in that range there. This cannot be a consonant unless the Y acts like a consonant, so that's interesting to note. Actually, let's go with a diphthong here and go with O. I'm going to say putting OI here might be very helpful. But this could be, instead, I want to do something like this. How about the word stoke? That could be a good one. All right. Definitely helpful here. We've narrowed this one down. So, this is not a consonant. Or sorry, this is not a vowel. It has to be a consonant. This is not a vowel. It has to be a consonant. And the only combination we could do there, actually we can't. We can't make 3 consonants here. So this one's going to have to be a vowel. Actually, no. I think no, could we? I've got basically the same ones, P, R, S, T. Q is not going to show up here. Yeah, we do not have any combinations of consonants that we can set up for the first 3. So this one, because these 2 cannot be vowels, this is going to have to be a vowel. Does this one have to be a vowel? I don't believe so. This is gonna be a little bit weird. Unless we're gonna end with an OE. I'm guessing there's only really one word left. Something like this is what we're looking for. Estel? How about this? Estel. All right, we are definitely going down the right path here. It's going to be an E then. E, P, apple. Apple. There we are. Fantastic. All right. It was probably fairly narrowed down. Istel, I don't know what that word means, but it functions, so let's run with it. Bringing us to apple. I don't generally like to guess A words first, especially with so many options, but when we narrowed it down to between A and H, just definitely fell into place. So, that's our Labor Day special today. All 4 of those puzzles thrown together. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily word puzzles. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.